Chips in the bowl, check. Beverages topped up, check. News cycle.
Studio, check.
Oh.
CHEK TV,
Oh my
get
goodness.
it?
Get it?
Right, sorry.
I see what you did there.
We have a lot to talk about, but before we jump right in,
Yeah.
you were doing something interesting.
I had a really cool experience this week. I got to host the BC Restaurant and Food Services Awards, the Hall of Fame induction night. All of those people with scarves behind me are all inductees, all working so hard in the restaurant industry, put on by Ian Tostenson, good friend of the program. He provided us with our Riedel glasses back in the beginning of all of this. So it was lovely. I got to meet the Lieutenant Governor, Janet Austin. What a cool woman she is. Shout out there. Yeah, just a really great evening talking about the food industry and how it struggles through COVID and helping a mentorship program moving forward. So it was really great. It was
very nice. You know what else is really great? We had Annie Ohana. She's a Surrey teacher. We had her on the show recently talking about LGBTQ violence and about Israel and what have you. And she was nominated for this Global Teacher Prize, and she just got some news.
It is now my great pleasure to announce the top 10 finalists for the Global Teacher Prize 2023. They are Annie Ohana from Canada.
I've seen this 10,000 times, and every time it's like full rush, eh?
Oh, well, you should have seen Annie. Well, you did. Yeah. This is her reaction to finding out.
Grab a Kleenex.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Oh, there was audio on that tape. Anyway, she's very, very excited. And she is now one of 5 people.
Yeah.
And it's like a $1 million prize.
Lynda, $1 million for Annie would be so great. And she's so lovely.
Yeah.
Having her here was just
what a super honor.
So enlightening. And she's just... Oh, me too. Both of us. We're super
Did you
women.
go on this arm?
I did, both.
We both had our flu and COVID shots in the same arm.
And I did the Lynda flap.
We did the chicken, which is what the pharmacist says you do because that reduces inflammation. And that caught the eye of BC's finance minister, Selena Robinson. She said, yep, doing the chicken. She said so far it was working. And I said it works for me too.
It totally worked for me.
Yeah.
I got both shots on Saturday morning.
Me too.
And by Sunday midday, I didn't even, nothing.
Done.
And usually, even just with a flu shot, I'm like, don't touch my arm.
So do this as much as you can the first day you get the shot. Now you will thank us.
We got to do some emails from last.
Okay,
oh, gosh.
So we had a great viewer email. Let's bring it up. And this is what they were saying. Janelle and Victoria, love your show. Just wanted to say thank you for everything you both do to always keep it real and fun. So grateful we have a couple of powerhouses leading the way to awareness, equity, empathy, and authenticity. You also got a message from a guest that we had on last week.
I did. Rabbi Dan Moskovitz from Temple Shalom sent me this note that said, thank you, Jody and Lynda, for having me on. I think more of my congregation watches your show than any other media I've done, as the response from all corners has been an appreciation for the two of you and how you handled this topic. So thank you for everybody who is watching from Temple Shalom. We appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah.
We got lots coming up on the show tonight.
Yeah, we do. We have to talk about what's been going on in D.C. and just America in general. The politics are crazy. We had the whole speaker, kerfuffle.
That's a nice word for it.
Finally got a speaker. He's a bit of a doo-doo. Yeah, this guy is the key election denier. He's anti-LGBTQ. He's anti-abortion. He's a climate skeptic. This is pretty much not a lot that I like about this guy.
Well, agreed. They say you can't get further right than Mike Johnson of Louisiana.
Which everybody thought Jim Jordan, and they were like, oh, this guy, yikes.
This is the right-hand guy.
So we have Reggie Cicchini, who's a Washington correspondent, friend of the show. He's going to come on and break down the new news, plus all those Trump flippy lawyers.
Oh, Lynda's going to talk about Donald Trump. It's going to be great. Off camera and on camera. Same opinions over here. It's awesome.
Me up.
It's awesome. Speaking of our good friends, our unofficial co-host is going to be back with us. Jan Arden will be on later in the show talking about horseshit.ca. Yeah, there you go, mind movie. Horses Hit, get it?
And this is horses that are being bred specifically in Canada to be shipped overseas to be eaten by rich people. Not okay. And Jan and others are trying to get government to ban the practice because it's banned in the U.S.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
All the G7.
Just not
and
here.
The Prime Minister promised Promised. Speaking of promises broken, Prime Minister.
Yeah, let's talk about your internet and how high it is. There was an op-ed in Business in Vancouver about the internet and ways that we can bring the prices down because we're up and amongst the top 5 in the world. So we're going to have an third-party internet service provider, Jason Spears. He's the co-founder of Babel Communications in Richmond. He's going to come on and talk about the politics and help you save a bit of money.
Oh, I have so many questions for Jason. But right now, it's time for your headlines. Let's dive into this. It's scary in the U.S., man.
Oh, I mean, I just was up all night watching this mass shooting investigation in Maine. I mean, we now know 18 people.
As of time of recording.
Right.
I mean, this is
Manhunt
so fluid.
What is wrong with America? Because
Guns?
I heard, well, yeah, and some of the American politicians were going, yeah, it's all about mental health. And it was like, it's about the AR-15 and how easy it is to get it.
Yes, responsible gun ownership is one thing. You do not need a military-style weapon, obviously.
I'm sad for Americans. I really am.
It's scary to go there. I'm avoiding it.
I'm sad for anybody who's got a mortgage too, like myself, because a new Angus Reid poll came out saying that 45% of Canadians say that they are finding it tough or very difficult to pay their mortgage right now.
Yeah, I mean, the affordability piece is so real. And if you don't have a mortgage that you can't afford to pay, you can't find a rental either.
Right.
Like it's so
good
compounded.
news, Bank of Canada held steady on the rates.
5%. We're just going to...
Other good news, maybe potentially COVID loans.
Yes, a little relief there as well.
No, a lot of businesses that are saying, oh my God, the deadline's January. I cannot afford to pay it back right now. David Eby and others have written to the Prime Minister saying, can you just give them one more year extension? So a lot of people are doing this because they might put some people out of business.
It is for real. And there's other good news when it comes to settlements, or in principle at least coming forward. There is a massive $23 billion with a B dollar settlement for First Nations that's going to see some 300,000 First Nations peoples get some semblance of compensation from this massive chunk of money finally.
Which is good for them, and they deserve it. But I'm pretty sure Chrystia Freeland, the finance minister, was going, oh my God, because we're already $1.4 trillion in debt, and they're trying to figure out how are we going to bring costs down. Oh no, now we're going to bring them up. Not to mention Jagmeet Singh saying, I demand a pharmacare plan, which will cost billions.
Where's all the tax dollars that are usually flowing in from gas when we're all being told to go electric? I got 2 hybrids now in our family.
Yeah.
We're driving by the gas stations these days.
Well, lucky you. A lot of people can't afford it yet, but they will have to go to a new gas vehicle by 2035, which is BC accelerating that by 5 years. I'm already hearing a lot of people saying, but where's all the electricity going to come
I wouldn't
from?
go full electric right now because I wouldn't know where to charge up.
Right?
Like the infrastructure's not there. That's terrifying for me, honestly.
And not to mention, I heard someone like one of the pundits on the radio saying, we're going to need several more Site Cs if we're going to go fully electric. And then you know there's going to be pushback. People don't want another Site C.
No, and how much money will we be paying for our electricity when there's no fuel to tax?
Well, so how about maybe just go on a cruise? Just say, forget it. I got too many money woes. I got to just bust the bank and go on a cruise. 1.25 million cruise passengers. This sets a record for Vancouver. So apparently the COVID bounce back has happened.
I get seasick, so even just looking at that cruise ship.
I'm
seasick and I'm claustrophobic. Those are my 2 things. So cruises is just not for me, but for a lot of people. So congratulations, and to those who profit from the tourism that comes with the cruise ships. I would like to celebrate grocery store wine, Lynda.
Finally, come on. Vancouver was being all nanny state. Everybody else was able to sell wine in a liquor store. Oh, not in Vancouver because it's bad for your health. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a million things that are bad for your health in the grocery store. And I just think we're adults. You can buy a bottle of wine.
Let's sneak in the one more thing, because last week we were all about the Pride tape. We were so mad at the NHL. They were banning it. You're not allowed to wear it. Well, now the ban has been lifted. We all got loud enough. Yes.
Yeah, NHL out. And one more quickie, because I care about dementia, so do you, so does everybody. This is verified studies coming out that Viagra can reduce the risk of getting dementia by 60%.
We got to do a whole
segment on that. Hey guys, you could just go get your Viagra at the drugstore and say, it's a dementia thing.
Yeah, it's covered. Hey, big show, as mentioned. Wait for it. Jan Arden's going to be with us. Yes, indeed, Jan Arden is back. She is going to be talking about her mission to end that live horse transport.
Also ahead, as the war's raging on in Israel and Ukraine, the U.S. House has finally elected a speaker.
But
Tricky. Washington correspondent Reggie Cecchini joins us next. And I think we have some viewing party
yeah, we
photos.
do. Let's go to it. You've been sending in your pictures for our viewing party, and we start.
Sumi and Lynn in Ladysmith.
I love it. A comfy slipper and a nice pet. Good one. Stan and Diane.
Look at
Some
everybody's
toe action.
toes.
I love it. Candlelight.
Sandy and her knitting. Love that too. Sandy should knit us a sweater.
Oh, yes,
or a
please.
scarf. Maybe a scarf.
Scarves. I'll take the scarf. Louise in Langley. Hello, Louise.
And we have Diane and Zoe in Victoria. Oh, love it. Love a little pug.
Thank you for your viewing party photos. Just send them to us. Take a picture of what you're doing right now. You're watching the show with us in the background. Send the photos in. That's how you reach us. And right now, we're going to take a quick pause, and it's time for you to get shopping.